Yo, let's talk about something that I think a lot of people already know deep down, but nobody wants to say out loud. Iman Gadhzi is wasting your time. And I don't mean that lightly. I mean, if you have spent the last 6 months watching his videos every single day, feeling motivated, feeling inspired, feeling like you're about to change your life, and you still haven't made a single dollar online, that's not a coincidence. That's by design. And today we're getting into exactly why. So first, let me be clear about what Iman Gadhzi actually does, because a lot of people get confused about this. He doesn't teach you business. He doesn't give you a real roadmap. He doesn't sit down and walk you through how to actually build something from scratch. What he does is make you feel like he's about to. Think about his videos. Really think about them. Every single one follows the same formula. Dramatic thumbnail, crazy title. He walks in looking clean, looking rich, looking like the guy you want to be. He talks about mindset. He talks about how school is lying to you. He talks about how most people are asleep and you're different because you're watching this. He drops a few words like agency or social media marketing or digital economy. And then nothing. No real information. No actual steps. Just vibes and a link to buy his course. That's it. That's the whole video. And then the next video does the exact same thing, and the one after that, and the one after that. And you keep watching because each one feels like the next one is finally going to be the one that changes everything. It never is. Here's what really gets me though. The guy's been making YouTube videos since 2015. Over 10 years of content. Thousands of hours of him talking about making money online. And if you go back and watch any of it, I actually watch it with your eyes open, you will struggle to find one video where he genuinely teaches you something actionable from start to finish for free. Not one. Because here's the truth about what Iman Gadhzi's YouTube channel actually is. It's not an education platform, it's a sales funnel. Every single video exists for one reason, to get you close enough to trust him so you'll spend $1,500 on his course. The inspiration is the bait. You are the fish, and the inspiration itself, let's talk about that for a second, because there's nothing wrong with motivation, nothing wrong with telling people they can do better. But there is something very wrong with selling people a feeling of progress when they're not actually progressing. You watch an Iman Gadhzi video and you feel good. You feel pumped, you feel like today is the day, and then you watch another one, and 3 hours later you have learned nothing, done nothing, built nothing, but you feel like you did something because you consumed content about success. That's not motivation, that's a trap. And it's one of the most dangerous traps in the self-improvement space because it scratches the itch without doing the work. You get the dopamine hit of feeling like an entrepreneur without ever actually being one. And the scariest part, you don't even realize it's happening. That's how good the formula is. Now, let me tell you what real business education actually looks like, because I want you to have something to compare this to. Real business education is specific. It tells you exactly what to do on day 1, day 7, day 30. It gives you scripts, it gives you templates, it tells you what to say when a client says no, it tells you how to price your service, it tells you what software to use and why, it tells you what to do when things go wrong because things always go wrong, it tells you how to handle difficult clients, how to manage your time, how to actually scale something past just you sitting at a laptop hoping for the best. That's what useful content looks like. Boring, sometimes, but it actually moves you forward. Does Iman Gadhzi give you any of that for free? No, he gives you the concept. He tells you agencies are great. He tells you social media marketing is the future. He tells you ordinary people are making 6 figures from their laptop. But the how? That'll be $1,500, please. And the worst part is, plenty of people pay it. Young kids who saved up money. People who borrowed from family. People who genuinely believed this was their way out. And a lot of them came out the other side with nothing to show for it except a lighter bank account and a folder full of PDFs they never finished. And here's the thing nobody talks about. It is not even just the money, it is the time. Think about how many hours you have spent watching his videos. How many mornings you woke up, opened YouTube, watched another video about success instead of actually working on something. How many times you finished a video feeling fired up and then did absolutely nothing with that energy because the video never actually gave you anything to do with it. That time is gone. You cannot get it back. And while you were sitting there consuming content about building a business, the clock was still running. Rent still due, bills still coming. Nothing changed. The only person who made money that day was him. Look, is Iman Gadhzi smart? Yes. Is he successful? By most measures, absolutely. Has he built a real business? Sure. But his business is selling you the dream of a business, not actually helping you build one. And the fact that he wraps it in inspiration and motivation and I believe in you energy makes it harder to see for what it actually is. Because it doesn't feel like a scam. It feels like someone who cares about you. It feels personal. It feels like he's talking directly to you. That's intentional. That's the product. But someone who actually cared about you would give you the real information for free. Full stop. So here's what I want you to take away from this video. Stop watching people talk about success. Start doing the actual work. The internet is full of genuinely free, genuinely detailed, genuinely useful information on how to build a business. Now it's on YouTube, on Reddit, on free blogs written by people who aren't trying to sell you anything. You don't need a $1,500 course from a guy in Dubai with a Lamborghini in his thumbnail. You need to sit down, pick one skill, and practice it until someone pays you for it. That's it. That's the whole secret. And it didn't cost you anything. Stop letting people monetize your desire for a better life. That desire is real and it's valid. Use it to actually build something, not to make someone else richer. If this video opened your eyes even a little bit, subscribe, because this is the kind of content we make here. Real talk, no fluff, no courses to sell you. I'll see you in the next one.